Imagine a world where the blue of the oceans has turned into a sea of sand. A world where the silence isn't peaceful, it's a warning. This is no longer Earth. This is a graveyard. 5 years ago, the T-virus escaped a lab. Today, it has consumed the planet. The cities are hollow shells, and the people. They are either gone, or they are something much, much worse. But in the middle of this scorched wasteland, a motorcycle cuts through the dust. On it, is a woman who shouldn't exist. Alice isn't just a survivor. She's a weapon. But she's a weapon that is starting to fear its own edge. She moves from town to town, avoiding the satellites of the Umbrella Corporation, the same monsters who started this nightmare. She's alone, not because she wants to be, but because everyone she touches ends up dead. Alice walks into a trap set by scavengers. They think she's easy prey. They are wrong. She doesn't just fight, she survives with a cold, calculated precision. Her body is changing. Her mind is stronger. She can feel things before they happen. But with every life she takes, the weight on her soul grows heavier. Is she still human, or is she becoming the very thing she hates? Miles away, a convoy of armored vehicles rolls across the dunes. This isn't an army. It's a family of choice. Led by Claire Redfield and the battle-hardened Carlos Oliveira, these survivors have turned school buses into fortresses. Here, survival isn't just about ammo and fuel. It's about the look in a child's eyes when they ask if they'll eat tonight. Carlos looks at the horizon, his face etched with the exhaustion of 100 battles. He isn't fighting for glory. He's fighting so that the person next to him can take one more breath. They are searching for something. A ghost. A rumor whispered over the radio, Alaska. A place the virus hasn't reached. A place where the ground is cold and the water is clean. It's a dream, but in a world of nightmares, dreams are the only fuel they have left. Deep beneath the sand, in a sterile, white hell, Dr. Isaacs is playing God. He is obsessed. He's trying to domesticate the undead using Alice's blood. He creates clones of her, hundreds of them, only to watch them die in his twisted tests. Isaacs doesn't see people, he sees data points. He wants the original Alice. He wants her power. And he's willing to burn the rest of the world to get it. Fate brings Alice to the convoy at their darkest hour. Thousands of infected crows monsters with wings descend from the sky like a black shroud. The survivors are being torn apart. Fire and bullets aren't. Alice stands in the center of the storm. She closes her eyes. A surge of invisible energy erupts from her. A wall of psychic fire that incinerates the sky. The crows fall as ash. Narrator, the survivors stare in awe and terror. They see a savior. Alice only sees a target on her back. She reunites with Carlos, a moment of warmth in a freezing world. They don't need words. The shared trauma in their eyes says everything. The convoy needs fuel to reach Alaska. They head to the buried ruins of Las Vegas. But Isaacs is waiting. He unleashes a new breed of zombie, faster, smarter, hungrier. The action is a blur of chrome and blood. Claire leads the defense, her movements sharp and desperate. Survivors fall. The screams of the dying echo against the half-buried casinos. Narrator, Carlos finds himself surrounded. He fights like a lion, but the tide is too high. He is bitten. In that moment, he doesn't panic. He looks at Alice. He knows his journey ends here, but he's going to make sure their journey continues. In a final act of brotherhood, Carlos drives a fuel truck into a massive wall of the undead. He lights a cigarette, a final moment of human defiance, and blows the path open. His sacrifice isn't just a tactical move, it's an act of love for the human race. Alice enters the umbrella facility alone. She finds the horror Isaacs has created. The doctor has mutated into a tarantamass of tentacles and mindless rage. The fight is cinematic and brutal. It's not just a physical battle, it's a clash of ideologies. Isaacs represents the ego of man trying to control nature. Alice represents the will to survive despite it. In a hall of mirrors, Alice uses her powers to slice the monster into pieces. The facility is compromised. The end is near. Alice finds her clones. She doesn't see monsters. She sees an army. She sends Claire and the remaining survivors toward Alaska. She watches the planes disappear into the clouds. She stays behind. Alice is no longer afraid of who she is. She is the reckoning. She looks into the camera of the umbrella satellites and sends a message, "I'm coming for you. And I'm bringing some friends." Resident Evil, Extinction teaches us a powerful lesson. When the world stripped everything away, the cities, the laws, the technology, the only thing that mattered was human connection. We don't survive for ourselves. We survive for each other. Even in the deepest desert, the human spirit is a well that never runs dry. If the world ended tomorrow, who is the one person you would fight to keep alive? Let me know in the comments below.